Now in D.C., Fed Chair Janet Yellen starting day 2 of her 2-day talk about the state of the economy in this country. She's testifying before the Senate Banking Committee. We've learned there's a good chance interest rates will go up again later this year. It may sound boring, but it impacts everyone. And joining me here to talk about this and not make it boring is Michael Treiberg with Treiberg Wealth Management here in Tucson. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you.
So yeah, it sounds boring, but this is actually really important. We've seen a few hikes already, and that means if you've got a credit card, a mortgage, really any kind of loan, you're going to be paying more. What does another one mean?
Yeah, that's right. You know, the main concern is if you've got any type of adjustable rate loans out there, adjustable rate mortgages, even student loan debt. A lot of people have adjustable rates on those. You would expect to pay those more going forward. So you want to really look at taking steps now to try to reduce that down the road.
So Ms. Yellen, in her testimony, she says the economy is doing better. So by raising interest rates, we're going to be paying more. So how does that work? How does the economy get better, but yet we pay more?
That's correct. Well, you know, the Fed uses interest rates as a way to control money supply, and when the economy starts to improve, typically they'll raise rates just so they've got some tools to use down the road. When things get difficult, they can then lower them again to try to increase the money supply at that point. It's also a way to deal with inflation issues in the economy, but the one benefit, I guess, is that for those people that are saving money, we would expect higher interest rates for those savings accounts.
That's true. So it's not all bad.
No, not all bad.
Like we said, this pretty much impacts everyone. And if there is another hike, I think they were talking about December maybe doing
possibly,
this.
Yeah.
Is there anything people can do now in July to get ahead of any interest rate hike in December?
Yeah, well, you know, the good news is so far the interest rates have been pretty slow and measured, and that's what the talk has been, is that they will continue to be slow and measured. So if that's the case, it shouldn't be too big of an impact too quickly. But if you have any type of adjustable rate debt out there, try to get that locked into a long-term fixed rate, like a fixed rate mortgage, etc., or look to try to pay that debt down as quickly as you can. That will definitely help before any interest rates come about. Also, you want to really look at your bonds. If you have any bonds in your portfolio, those can be impacted negatively by a rise in interest rates. So you want to look at those bonds and make sure they're positioned properly.
So Wall Street also watching this very closely.
Yes.
They ended up at a record high yesterday. It's up about 19 points now. What does her testimony mean for Wall Street, which means for us?
Well, Wall Street always gets the jitters on any news anytime someone at the Fed talks. So they have liked the free money that's been happening here lately. So if interest rates start going up too quickly, that will pose some risks to the stock market. But overall, if the economy can continue to grow, I would expect them to continue to raise rates slowly.
So the bottom line here, if this interest rate hike happens in December, just do what you can now to lower your debt and watch your bonds as well.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right, Michael Treiberg.
All right.
Nice to see you again.
Yeah, nice to see you.
And if you have any questions just after 9 this morning, you can ask him.